Position laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 60 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. To throw is Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground.
Seems to me that our friend, Old Momentum, I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going. That's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Solid defense of the Ravens. The Ravens. The Chargers. They lost. Finding with the stop to Jackson was struggling. The last two quarters. Somehow in the third, they unstoppable. Okay. This be the redemption. They need to see the moments for the Eagles to bounce back, right? And be in the lead for the first time in this game. On here on Halloween night. Philly fans are wild. They went crazy to play LA with the Dodgers yesterday. They are wild. They are wild here on Halloween night.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. Past the 40. Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
In the lead for the first time.
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Elliott on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Well, this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And you get a look at the numbers, so they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point.
So well for the Eagles, not so well for the Ravens.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time
Lamar Jackson, 3 and out on the last drive.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is
the Eagles are back in the lead for the first time in the 3rd quarter. Oh, damn, he's still on his feet, bro.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw.
Good team.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they've got it first and goal at the 3. What a place to start. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Barkley.
Oh, no.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
A first down carry for Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Brandon Graham, great pursuit there.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
42 on the Eagles. He's in the lead. Oh, shit, what the hell was that? Oh, I touched it.
That is caught with Sean Bateman. There he goes again, and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag. But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand,
Offside.
partner.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty
penalty is
there,
declined.
and the result is 6 points. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Couldn't do it. We were still in the lead.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
There.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated
Jalen already reached 500 yards. Lamar Jackson already reached 500 yards already. 53-48. Oh, yeah, he caught that. That's easy money.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Look at.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Hurts. Look, take it off.
He works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
To try again after the sack. Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Now, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance. They go play action with Hurts. Open man is Uzama. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked out a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around.
Right.
1st and 10. They go back to the ground.
Barkley, touchdown.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
Got it.
Second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard.
Start this 4th quarter.
They're both yelling at their defenses.
Oh, like a trick-or-treating for Devontae Smith and Barkley. 2 touchdowns with Barkley.
Elliott good with the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So
Final game here. Halloween night football.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself.
Oh, shit.
Don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Now a 2nd and 6. Jackson now. They set up the screen for Henry. Fights loose, and he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after.
Oh. It's caught inside the 25. That is zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 61 yards. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Tucker now for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 10 yards there to start. Enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game.
It is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Hurts fumbles it. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson. That's caught. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 49 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Where's the Chargers?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
He wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
At the 29-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Offside. Defense.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already have what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Elliott on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Okay. 6 minutes left.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Big strides, look at him go. He may go. Mark Andrews. To the end zone for a touchdown. Mark Andrews, 68 yards. And the Ravens use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. So that is a big one, folks. Can you believe it? 8 passing touchdowns in a single game until today. That had never been done in NFL history. And that last touchdown pass not only put 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Tucker with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
It's raining day, raining Halloween. God damn, hocus pocus. Here we go.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
We're gonna win this game.
Eagles offense.
It's gonna be a draw.
We'll
get down with 2 catches, Devin Smith with 4 touchdowns.
For a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Here we go. Back and forth. Ravens in the lead. Eagles in the lead.
Up the middle with Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack. 5.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, Hardy.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these offside. Side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So a new set of downs after a big mistake on special teams. Back to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. In motion, the tight end.
With a big game against the Niners.
Oh, shit. What's that?
Still a spin.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Bogus ended.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game defensively. You've got the coverage good downfield. How do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw here. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Full team, Todd.
Hurts
3
with a little
timeouts.
hot pass on the jet sweep.
No.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. He'll look to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here's first and goal. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. He's back to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of. So that'll be credited as a sack.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
Y'all walking away from this. Y'all gotta get an easy handout. Overtime. That was 11 minutes, 15 seconds. Change that shit.
Conditions only going to get worse
More
as we get
football.
back to football here to start this overtime.
Fight that football. Let's get it.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
At their own 33-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
Pulled in at the 24. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This being their second opportunity in overtime. 3rd overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, no.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40. Taken down. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down. Kyle Van Noy, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he stays up. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Odafe Owe able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Like the footwork back there, I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Damn. 28.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, God.
Escaping the pressure right. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series, boy, everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is thrown at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
Play action. It's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 44 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now it's Jackson. A little short one there, caught by Likely. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.